So I'm out here having a late night stroll through Hollywood. I'm up here on Sunset Boulevard. This right here, this area here is called the Sunset Plaza. And I'm just out here pointing the camera for a little bit. I was out, went to the movies and decided I was gonna come up to Hollywood for a bit and do a little filming. This place right here is actually a filming location for The Godfather. I mean, not The Godfather. Why did I say The Godfather? Not The Godfather. For why is it Scarface? Scarface. They went right into this building right here. I'm not quite sure if this building is in the video. I mean, in the movie, but this building right here, they were in. It's in the movie. I'll try to find a clip or something and put it in there. I'm not really good at doing that stuff, but yeah, that's the spot. Filming location at 9-10 o'clock at night. But look at this stuff. Also, welcome to another episode of Wait Have You Seen This? I am your host, Jacoby. Again, like I was saying right now in the wonderful opening that I did right now, I'm just out here walking through Sunset. It's about 10 at night, and I just decided, 10 p.m. I just decided I was gonna go and just walk, get out the house for a bit, and I've never really come up to Sunset or Hollywood at night, so I wanted to come check it out and see how it was at night. So walk with me and help me peek out some stuff, and maybe we'll see something cool. All right, let's keep going. Wait, have you seen this? I know that was weird, but let's go. Look at that billboard. That is so cool to me. I mean, it is, Sunset Hollywood. They put a lot of money out in these areas, so look at that thing. That's like a giant TV. Just imagine sitting here watching TV with that, in your house. But that's actually pretty dope. Pretty dope. But we're gonna keep walking a little bit further. We might as well get a walk in while we're here. Might as well. Let's keep going. Who knows how long we're gonna be out here tonight? We're just gonna keep going. I just feel like being out tonight. Let's keep going. That's pretty cool right there. That's a sculpture of Andy Warhol. I'm assuming this is a full gallery of his stuff, but that is cool. I love that. That is cool. That's probably one of the coolest statues I've ever seen. That's actually pretty cool. But that's some of his pop art off in there. That's pretty cool. Look at him. Here's another one. That is pretty cool. Pretty dope. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going because I don't want to be sitting here for too long, peeking in windows and recording. And let's keep going. All right, we've moved down a little bit from the location of the Scarface movie, but check this out. I absolutely love murals. Look at that thing over there. I think it's massive. Check that thing out. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. Let's go see this real quick. Look how massive that thing is. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm starting to think I got changed for no reason, but that's the paparazzi. They all got cameras snapping pictures. But this is the area to have cameras at, though. This would definitely be the area. That thing is massive, though. They took up the whole wall there. That is so dope. But anyway, we're over here on the other side of Sunset. We came down just a little bit further, and right across the street over there is the Roxy. Check this out. I know I don't smoke the Laffy Taffy, but that kind of look like it. I know it's not, but I'm just saying. Anyways, that place right there is the legendary Roxy. Groups like Prince played there, Bob Marley played there, Bruce Springsteen has played there. Goodness gracious, there's a lot of people. Genesis, which is the band of Phil Collins. But you gotta love this place. It is legendary. It's been here for probably going on 50 years by now. But it's dope though. I just hit the wrong button and stopped the recording, but that is so dope. You gotta love it. That's the legendary Roxy. Of course, if you know me, you know I'm not going in there because I don't do clubs. But this place is so dope. Anyway, let's go down here and see if we can catch a good glimpse of what is the other one that I'm going to see? the whiskey a go-go is down this way. So let's see if we can go catch a good glimpse of it. Check this out. This is so nice. It's a wonderful night tonight too. It is great. And let's keep going. So this venue right here is the legendary Whiskey a Go-Go. This place had all kinds of legendary bands play at it. The Doors, Led Zeppelin, Motley Crue. I think it said Van Halen too, and Guns N' Roses. Just a little bit of everybody has played at this legendary rock venue right here. This place here is legend. You know, I would love to actually go to a show here, just to be able to say I went there. Also, I would love to actually go to a show at the Roxy too. I'm not sitting and pretend like I don't do clubs, but I wouldn't mind doing it just to say that I did it. You know, that building is dope though. We're gonna go a little bit closer to this one because it's not open tonight. So I feel like we can get a little bit closer and get a better picture. So I got a little closer, but I thought there might be like pictures of some of the bands and things a little closer, you know, up on the side of the building, but they don't have anything like that. But to actually just be here a little closer to check it out, I think it's pretty dope. I really do. So that is the legendary Whiskey a Go-Go right there. You gotta love this place right here. Let's see if I can get a good picture. Zoom in. Boom. I think it's dope. Anyway, let's keep going. We're gonna go up to Hollywood for a bit and see what we can find up there. And let's go. So there was definitely something I wanted to see. I know you guys can see it now. This food truck also is long. That thing is long. It's like a bus. Goodness gracious, that thing is long. But check this out. Holy Toledo. You gotta love this thing. Look how huge this thing is. It is massive. If you're not gonna go see the movie, you're wrong. You should go see it. But check this out. Boy, that is just so massive to me. Wow. Look at this thing. That movie comes out April 24th. We will be seeing this. Definitely gonna go see it. But look, also up there, I don't know if you can see it, all the way up at the top over there is a billboard also. And they got a statue, I guess they call it a 3D billboard, but they also got a statue of Michael up there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Check him out. Up there doing his high-tech dances. I don't know if his dances was ever high-tech, but it's still dope. This billboard and this mural right here is absolutely amazing. Look at this thing. Good Lord. And again, that doggone food truck is huge. That thing is a bus. It's like a limousine. But check it out. Alright, we got a couple more stops we're gonna make real quick. Maybe. But look at that. Also, Jafar looks just like his uncle. That is crazy to me. I mean, he don't look just like him, but he look like him enough that they picked the right person to play him. I can't wait till that movie come out. Anyway, let's keep going. Also, I'm over here in the Ralph's parking lot. My question is, when time did this Ralph close? Because it's like 11 o'clock now. But anyway, let's keep going. This place right here is the Hollywood Museum. That museum right there is really dope. If you ever get an opportunity to go into this museum, go into this museum. You will not be disappointed with this place at all. It is really, really good. Matter of fact, I think we need to come back here one day. I think we do. One day real soon. All right, let's keep going. You know, I don't come out here often at night, but it's a lot different. But also right here in the center of the screen, you see that church right here? In the center of the screen, right about there, right there in the middle. I'm sure you guys can see it. That church right there is where they filmed Sister Act and the Enchantment of the Sea dance in Back to the Future. And every year they do a dance in that church. One of these days we're gonna get to it, but they actually do a Enchantment of the Sea dance in that church every year. I guess it's like a fundraiser or whatever, but I'm definitely gonna go one of these days. But check it out. You know, it's more people out here at this time of night than I expected to be. You know, I didn't expect it to be empty, but I didn't expect it to be this many people out here. But we're gonna walk a little bit further, a little bit longer, see what we can see, and we're gonna call it a night because it's not a whole lot to do. Well, let's keep going. And right here is where they held the Oscars every year. This is the Dolby Theater. This right here is where so many people have gotten their Oscars right here. And these names right here are the best movie Oscar winners. Like this one is Wings right here. I don't know what that one is. The Broadway Melody. I've never heard of that. So these are like going all the way back to like the 30s. The only one I really know of on this list is that one right there. But there's so many other ones right here. And it just goes all the way back. All the way back. Let's go see if we can find one of the early, you know, like the more modern ones. But here's the 40s. There's the 50s over there. The 60s right here. The 70s. But right there in the center of the screen, that's the Dolby Theater. And right here is where you see a lot of them walking up the stairs and taking their pictures right here in the center. I don't see any of the more recent ones or whatnot, but they're still pretty dope. You gotta love it. Right here, so where they do the Oscars every year. Right here in this spot. The red carpet is always right down here. Oh, there they go, right there. These are the ones that haven't been done yet, though. It's like this is 2042. Wow. Oh, they got it all the way up here. Let's see if I can get on the other side. Over here. I don't want to get in the way of their picture. Oh, here we go. 2024 right here. Anora. And one battle after another. That's the most recent one. It's the one that just won this year. So who do we think is going to win next year? I'm hoping next year is going to be Michael. That would be dope if Michael wins it next year. That would be dope. But yeah, that's the most recent one right there. That's actually pretty dope. I did not see that they had all this on the other side. But that's pretty cool. Look at that. The Last Empire, Platoon. I know that movie. This is so cool. I love it. But anyway, let's get up out of here. Get on down the road. So these plaques are definitely talking about all the first that's happened here. And this place used to be called the Pig and Whistle. This was Hollywood's first family-operated hotel, family-operated restaurant. And this right here is the Egyptian Theater. This was the first theater that Sid Grauman opened, who opened also the Grauman's Chinese Theater. Of course, it's not called that anymore, but he opened this one in 1923. This was the first one he opened, and then he opened the one down the way. He opened some other ones too, but these are the only two that I know for a fact that he opened. But that is it's so cool to me. I love this stuff. Wow. And also that little, right there where those people are walking, where you see the end, that's the Netflix store. It's out, in my opinion, kind of a waste of time, but it's cool. It's actually cool to go in there and see it, but to me, it's a little bit of a waste of time. But anyway, let's keep going. So you can't see it from this angle right here, but this building here is Hollywood First National Bank is what this is. It's not a bank anymore, it's just a building. But they said that this was the largest building in Los Angeles until 1932 when City Hall was built. And also, I never knew that they were like history facts just randomly put up on the wall, up on the side. I think they're a little too high. Maybe they should drop them just a little bit more, maybe like right in here, so we can read them. But that's dope. So I did not know that this was a bank at one point. I didn't know that. I'm not sure what it is now, but it was a bank. And look, here's another one right here. This is the Christie Reality Building is what this is. I can't really read it off of that, but if you guys can read it, feel free to read it. But this is dope. I mean, you just never know until you see things. But let's keep going. So this building right here is still the Christie Reality Building is what it is. That's a crazy name for it. But right there on the second floor was Hollywood's first nightclub. It was right here up on this second floor right here. They said it was open at night in 1923, right here in this building. That's crazy, and it's available, so you can turn it into a nightclub if you like to. But that is crazy to me. I love that, and this is a place that we're gonna come to one of these days. I just haven't had an opportunity to, but we're gonna come here, the Torture Museum. But that is absolutely amazing right there. Let's keep going, see if we can find some more facts. Let's go. So these plaques are definitely talking about all the first that's happened here. And this place used to be called the Pig and Whistle. This was Hollywood's first family operated hotel, family operated restaurant. And this right here is the Egyptian Theater. This was the first theater that Sid Grauman opened, who opened also the Grauman's Chinese Theater. Of course, it's not called that anymore, but he opened this one in 1923. This was the first one he opened, and then he opened the one down the way. He opened some other ones too, but these are the only two that I know for a fact that he opened. But that is it's so cool to me. I love this stuff. Wow. And also that little right there where those people are walking, where you see the end, that's the Netflix store. It's out, in my opinion, kind of a waste of time, but it's cool. It's actually cool to go in there and see it, but to me it's a little bit of a waste of time. But anyway, let's keep going. So this place right here was the Christie Hotel is what it's called. And it was the first luxury hotel here in Hollywood. It was the first one to offer like luxury amenities and heat and air and all that good stuff. Right here in this place. Now it's the Scientology. God, please forgive me, guys. I don't know what's going on with this motorcycle, but it sounds a mess. But now it's the Scientology building, and I mean, the building is still beautiful. I don't care nothing about what's going on in there. We don't mess with Scientology, but the building is absolutely gorgeous. It used to be, I think, 3 buildings, but now it's just this one. But it was opened in 1922, and it was Hollywood's first luxury hotel. It's too cool. It was in 1945. It was named the Drake Hotel, and then it turned into the Hollywood Inn. Now it's the Scientology building, which is cool. Anyway, let's keep going. We're almost done. So this is the Hollywood Theater. It's still called the Hollywood Theater, but I don't think that they show anything in this theater anymore. But it is the oldest still standing theater in not in Hollywood, but on Hollywood Boulevard is what it says. It said it was built in 1913, and when it opened, it was only 10 cents to get in here. And if you want a larger seat, it was 15 cents, and kids were admitted for only a nickel, which is dope. It's actually pretty cool. Gotta love it. I mean, I love this history stuff. And I honestly did not know that all these little placards was all around. I did not know that. Now the one down there, I know that one. That's the Max Factor building. I know that's what they're gonna talk about down there, but I love this. Oh, there's a better picture of the bank building. Look at that. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Man, I love it. Anyway, let's keep going. And now we are back where we started. Oh, right here, there's another building. Oh, I guess it's this building. Yeah, it's this building right here. The Max Factor building's on the other side. Oh. Well, you want to read that one, you can read that one, because it's time to go home. I want to thank you guys for joining me on another episode of Wait, Have You Seen This? I have been your host, Jacoby. I love you guys. There's absolutely, positively nothing you can do about it. That's the Max Factor building. He was pretty important in the makeup game. A lot of you women probably used his products before. But anyway, goodbye.